These are our pass rates for the past fall, and they're broken down. If you look at them, there is pass rate and it's still working, and then it's unsuccessful. The reason why it says still working is because those are the students who got that incomplete, and these pass rates were compiled as soon as that semester was over. After we've done a tremendous amount of research, and it says that we are transforming the way students are learning, and we're transforming the culture of learning. So we're actually pleased with these pass rates, even though they're lower than our traditional pass rates in our classes, because the students are very excited about the way in which they're learning, which is really important. And we know that as it moves on and as students are expected and understand what's expected of them, these will just continue to increase. Um, Thank you so much for allowing us to present today.
Thank you. So excited the work that they're doing, and we think it's going to serve as a model for the future of what we're able to do with developmental math and giving students an opportunity to progress through the sequence of courses. A little bit later in June, we will have an official opening of the Math Club on June 11th, 13th. So more information will be coming out as well. That's my report.
Committees, Audit and Finance.
Audit and Finance recommends that the board move on AF1, AF AF2 through AF12.
Thank you. Board of School Lesson.
The meeting of the Board of School Lesson is tomorrow afternoon.
Is everyone accounted for?
Yes.
Okay, we'll be there.
Yep.
Education and Student Affairs.
Thank you, Chairman. Education Student Affairs met yesterday, and we are recommending EG1.
Foundation.
Thank you, Carter. The annual scholarship award ceremony will be held this Thursday, May 3rd, in the gymnasium from 3:30 to 6 p.m. The foundation is on track to present more than $300,000, the largest number of recipients to date for the fall of 2012 and spring 2013 study.
If you have the opportunity, it's a wonderful ceremony. I had the honor of emceeing that ceremony, and it's one of the most pleasant days
of the year at the college. On June 11th, at Upper Montclair Country Club, we will be having our annual Bergen Community College Golf Classic, starting at 9 and ending at 6. We are requesting help. We need gifts. We really need gifts for our tricky tray, and we need golfers. We commit to a minimum of 120. So anybody who might be interested or know of anybody who's interested, please contact the foundation office with your support. And our annual fund appeal is being sent to all constituencies of the college. And again, please consider an annual gift window that arrives. Thanks very much.
On institutional, as most of this audience knows, we would petition this board to grant the alumni trustee voting rights. At the personnel meeting which we held recently, personnel discussed it and unanimously wanted to recommend to this board that we grant that right. I sent individually an email to each member of the board advising them that we were recommending it and to respond to me if they had anything that they wanted to bring up this evening. The only thing I got were all affirmative action recommended. So at this time, I would ask that we open this to the public if they wish to speak before the resolution.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Margarita Valdez, and my major is business administration. I've been here since 2000. I've been seeing a lot of things in school. Therefore, I decided to go another step, and so therefore now I'm the president elected for a student government association for next year. I'm a student. I've seen all the students saying we haven't been heard. So I want to tell you that we need an honest trustee to be heard. We need a student to have a vote. We have more than 70,000 students, which cover more than half of the tuition here. So that's why we need a vote. We deserve that vote because we're the student who comes here. We spend more time here than we spend at our house. This is our second home. This is our family. That's why we're here together, fighting together. I'm not graduating. That means that I'm gonna be here every day or every week to be fighting for them. I'm gonna be representing every single student here at American Community College. I'm not gonna give up. So even the student government is leaving, the current student, they're not gonna be here probably next year, but I'll be here for them. I'm gonna be here fighting for every single student that you see here. That's why I'm asking you for one vote, but that vote, I want that vote to be forever, not just to be for this semester, to be for next year, but to be here forever. Thank you for your time.
Good evening, Chairman, and good evening, Board. My name is Perpetua Romaine. I definitely don't do this often, so this is something that's very important to me. I am former editor-in-chief of the Torch newspaper, and I've been very involved in this school. With me being a student, having been here for 2.5 semesters, I can definitely say that it is important for us to get a vote, and I am very appreciative of the fact that we will have John Zuner, our current alumni trustee, to have a vote, as well as the graduating student who will be taking his place, Catherine Rodriguez, which I also have to say congratulations to her. However, as this reads, I would like to have clarification that this is going to be will last past 2012, past 2013, past 2014? Is this something that's only going to be for John Jr. while he's here and for Catherine while she's here, and this is a process that's going to have to start all over again? Because after all of the work that we've put forth for this, as much as we really do appreciate the fact that it's, unanimous that you guys are going to be giving us this vote, it's not enough if it's not something that's going to last a lifetime at Bergen and something that will be put into your bylaws. So I really hope that you guys think about that. Thank you.
I read the statute very carefully before the first month, because I wanted to be sure that we were doing everything that was proper. And then I asked legal counsel for an opinion as to whether or not a subsequent board down the road would have the right to do whatever they did, wanted to. And they can, because under the law, this board of trustees can only bind this board of trustees. So we're going to move tonight, first of all, to bind us, because we can bind us in July, tonight, to appoint or to permit the alumni representative or trustee to be able to vote, and also because we can do it right now, because John's been there since at least November, and by the way, you now will have to have your election so that your new representative takes over in July. We're going to be voting for John. That's the law, and try to understand that we can't bind a future board. That's an important thing, and the statute doesn't give us that right, as I read the statute, that we can do that. I see no reason why, if everything goes the way we anticipate, that the future boards will simply follow suit with us. I don't see a good reason why they would want to change, because we've thought this over very carefully. But I would agree with you, but I think we are bound by the law to pass this resolution tonight. And even if we tried to pass another resolution, another board could simply rescind it, because that's the way it appears to be in the statute, and that's a legal opinion we have. But I appreciate your comments, and I understand your concern, but we can only do what we can do.
Thank you.
Sure, you want to say something?
Thanks, Chairman. I think this is a very, in my opinion, very important vote that we're all taking here. I'm not exactly in total agreement with the interpretation of the way this is being written. I did seek legal counsel from the New Jersey Council of County Colleges to ask their opinion on this. And it is correct, the law states that we cannot bind future Board of Trustees from mandating them to give voting rights to each of the students. However, the law does not require us to put an expiration on each of the trustees. The position, according to the New Jersey Council of County Colleges, this has actually been discussed at both Middlesex, at Raritan, and at Brookdale, is that the position of the office of the alumni trustee you simply can vote on it, and if a future board of trustees wishes to rescind it, they can simply pass a resolution actually rescinding it. It doesn't mandate that the vote is based on the actual individual. This is not my interpretation. This is the interpretation of the legal counsel of the New Jersey Council of County Colleges. I would much rather that we amend the resolution just to state that we're granting the student alumni trustees, therefore, until taking the similar wording that we have the county executives negotiated one, that we can simply we can pass it, and then if a future one wants to rescind it, they can rescind it. Now, if the students don't like the rescinded part of it, that's a legislative issue to discuss with your legislatures. But I do not believe that you have to renew the vote every single July. All you need to do is vote on it once, and if the next board wants to rescind it, they can say, we want to rescind it. That's the state interpretation law.
There is nothing in this resolution. There is nothing in this resolution in words that says it's going to happen every year, every year, every year. All it is doing is following the verbiage of the statute, word for word. And to put in here something that reminds everybody that they can change their mind every year, I don't think it's a good idea. Let them act, but this resolution is what it's right out of the statute, and I respectfully disagree with I have my counsel, and that's the opinion we got. Anyone else wants to speak about this issue?
Hi, my name is Gloria Cho, and I am the current treasurer of the Student Government Association. Last year, I came here and introduced myself, and I said that I love this school. I do love Bergen Community College, and recently I've been getting several messages from people from Korea and in America asking about Bergen Community College, and all I can, I've been telling them that this is a great option for students, and that they need to remember this option, because I do love this school, and this school has taught me many things, and I feel that I've grown over the past 2 years. So one of my jobs as treasurer and the speaker of the House of Representatives is to make sure that the club leaders the interests of the club leaders are represented, and to assist them become more active and effective leaders on campus and in this community. Before I leave office, I plan to make it mandatory to attend the Board of Trustees meetings so that they may be better informed of the things going around on campus at Bergen Community College. So you can expect a lot more student leaders next semester. And though I am graduating in the fall and my term as treasurer is going to end after this semester, I plan on coming back to assist the student body continue to become more active on all college policies. Thank you.